Okay, then let's head over to Barnaby Phillips, who is standing by in Barcelona. And so, Barnaby, it's the economy really that's led to this early vote.
Yes, undoubtedly. The Spanish economy been in crisis since 2010. Let me bring in my guest at this point. He is an economist, Morten Olsen. He teaches economics here in Barcelona. Morten, in what way has the economic downturn affected the vote today, brought us to where we are today, affected an apparent upsurge in nationalist feeling?
Oh, so it definitely has had a part of the explanation. So remember, this election is called 2 years earlier, especially because of these sort of independence nationalist movements. And I think it's important to realize that for historical reasons, Catalonia, it's been simmering underneath for decades, partly because of the dictatorship 30 years ago, and partly because Catalans in general don't feel like they're being well treated by the central government in Madrid. So it's been sort of simmering underneath the surface, but nothing has ever been serious enough for them to sort of move towards a more active move. But now the economic crisis, which has hit Catalonia as well as the rest of Spain, has sort of made things, the tension, much stronger. And that has sort of like sparked this pre-election, which might be a first move towards a more independent Catalonia.
And the argument we've heard from pro-independence politicians like Artur Mas, the regional president here, is that things are unfair for Catalonia. They give back to Spain in taxes a lot more than they receive. What do you make of that argument?
So that's right. So that's the typical economic argument. And it goes something like, we send on net 4 to 6% of our income to Madrid, more than what we get back. So therefore, if Catalonia was independent, we'd all up here be 4 or 6% richer. So I want to say that I think that's a very simplistic argument. So first of all, that's the case in all countries. The wealthier region, which Catalonia is, sends money to the rest. New York sends money to the rest of the US, London sends money to the rest of England, Tokyo sends money to the rest of Japan. That does not mean by itself that it would make sense for, say, New York to declare independence from the United States. So there are several reasons for why that's a very simplistic argument. So first of them, one is, like, there are a whole bunch of things that an independent country needs. So Catalonia would need an army, they would need a navy, they would need embassies around the world, they would need to apply for EU membership. So there are all these things that a country needs, sort of purely practical things. But on top of that, then we have to remember that Catalonia lives off of trading with the rest of Spain and with the rest of Europe. If there's one thing we know, it's that national borders hamper trade. And because Catalonia lives off of being the link between Spain and the rest of Europe, any border in between would certainly be detrimental to that livelihood. And then on top of that, during this phase, because everything is very uncertain right now, it's uncertain what will happen in a couple of years. It's uncertain whether Catalonia will actually become independent. And if there's one thing we know, it's that all of this uncertainty is very detrimental for growth. So we can think about it from the perspective of a large international corporation. Would they put their headquarters, European headquarters right now here in Madrid? Well, they would certainly put it in Madrid.
Morten Olsen, thank you very much, giving us some of the economic arguments against independence for Catalonia. We'll have to see what the people of Catalonia themselves have decided. Polls close here in about 4 hours' time, just under 4 hours' time, and we hope we'll get some accurate exit poll results very soon after that. But for now, back to you.
Barnaby there, live in Barcelona. Barnaby, thank you.